the most sought after award, the Story of the Fight Fighter of the Year award. We're going to do both the Female Fighter of the Year and Male Fighter of the Year,
I
right?
think
So,
we probably have the same picks for this one. I think for me, there's some debate for men's fighter of the year. I think there's no debate in women's. I think there is some debate in men's, but I think we're gonna have the same guy.
I went a little out on the limb here with my picks. Probably
Okay,
people you don't expect me to pick, but also, you know what?
okay,
Like, I'm sure if you hop on all these different websites, people do similar things that we do, you're going to see a lot of the same names and things like that. So I try to
Mhm.
think outside of the box of fighters that I'm
Ooh,
really excited about, that I thought had a phenomenal year. And you know what? We'll start off with my female fighter of the year. Give me Tatiana
ooh,
Suarez. Give
okay,
me Tatiana
yes,
Suarez,
that's
right?
an outside the
Curveball.
box pick.
Curveball, yes. So look, man, Tatiana Suarez is somebody that's been absolutely on fire. Everybody had been looking towards Tatiana Suarez to be somebody that's dominating her division for a long time, right? This girl has been facing adversity forever, right? In 2012, she was an Olympic hopeful, ends up getting a neck injury. She goes in, does an MRI, come to find out it's not just a disc that's messed up. Girl, you got cancer. You're right. You got thyroid
Yeah,
cancer. So
gosh,
she's battling that. She's been battling injuries throughout her entire career. She hadn't fought since 2019, and she only comes back in 2023 with 2 victories this
God.
year and continues ascending. This girl, after a 3-year layoff, wins 2
Mhm.
fights this year in easy fashion, right? And that's why I'm giving Tatiana Suarez the female fight of the year for me.
That's a good pick. It's definitely
I
not
knew
what
you
I
weren't
picked.
expecting it.
I
I
was
knew you
not
weren't
expecting
expecting
that.
it.
Uh, for me, I'm going to go with the obvious pick that I think everybody also picked on all the other ones that you mentioned that you didn't want to pick with. For me, it has to be Grasso,
Yeah.
Alexa Grasso, to come in. Uh, Nobody even was talking about her at the start of the year. She gets a title shot over Shevchenko. She submits her in the first round. Everyone thinks maybe it's a fluke. And then they go life and death. She's got a 10-8 round against Shevchenko in the rematch. If they fight to a draw, she proves that she is at that level. For me, to take on Shevchenko twice and not lose once in a single year, that's a big deal. And that's Grasso. That's my pick.
Props to her, man. You also had Lupe Godinez, 3
Big
fights
year.
this year, 3 victories as well, right? So props to her. Hey, a lot of Mexican female fighters we just called out.
Yeah,
That's
look at
yeah. Hey, but yeah, I didn't really think about that until right now. But
that.
some good
Aldana,
things coming out of Mexico. Yeah, Diego
big
Lopez.
bounce back win. Aldana with the
Well,
big
not
bounce
female,
back
but you
win
know what I
after,
mean.
yeah. But Aldana after the Nunes fight, everyone's like, "What are we gonna do now?" And then she comes out and has that banger with Osa, your fight of the year.
Keith says Grasso, 100%. Yeah, and look again. I know that that's gonna be the popular pick.
Yeah,
I just had to try to throw a curveball in there. You know what I mean?
I like
Can't
it.
throw them straight down the middle every time, bro.
Yeah, usually I'm the MMA hipster on this show. Here you are, Juarez.
All right. Let's move on to the last of our awards. It's the male fighter of the year. Did you want to kick this one off?
Yeah, I'll go with the obvious pick. I think people it's either one or two. I've seen people debate one or two. Is it Pineda for getting a belt at light heavyweight, or is it Sean Strickland for upsetting Izzy? And for me, I cannot give it to Pineda because the dude got flatlined this year, and
Hmm.
I can't do it. And you could argue coming back from getting flatlined and going up a weight class and beating Jan Blachowicz and then beating Yidri is even better because he came back. He started the year off in the negative, and then he got
Uh,
all the way to a belt in another division. I can see that argument, but for me, it's got to be your boy Sean Strickland for getting not just the win over Izzy, but 3 wins this year. And then, I mean, the masterclass that he put on Izzy is just there's no fluke. He caught him early. He dropped him early. If he finished him there, people would have said it was a fluke, but instead he didn't. And he continued that marching step with that Philly shell upper half and just outclassed him for the whole fight. And it was shocking to watch. And for me, that it's got to be fight of the year. Nobody mentioned Strickland as a potential threat to Izzy. There's just
yeah,
and not only did he didn't just do that, he also fought 2
he
other
won
times and got
4
wins.
fights this year, right? He beat
Just 3.
no, he beat Dricus Duplessis in the stands the
Oh,
other
there you
weekend.
go.
So that'd be his 4th win this year, actually. So shout
Yeah,
out to Sean Strickland. That's a good pick,
yeah.
man.
It's got to be him. He beats Imavov on short notice. He beats Abus Magomedov. He finishes him in the second round, and then he just goes on that masterclass with Adesanya, and you're just, I mean, come on. You can't give it to anybody else. Who's yours though? I'm assuming yours is somebody else.
I'm giving it to somebody else. So, and you're sitting here thinking like, all right, explain why you picked Pereira, right? Poatan was not my pick either.
Oh,
so again, I'm thinking outside the box, and I went with Tom Aspinall for fight.
That's a good one too.
Okay, so Tom Aspinall fights Curtis Blades, 2022 July. 15 seconds in, tears his knee. Right?
Yeah,
tears his knee.
Not good at heavyweight.
Not good.
Yeah.
Exactly. A year later, right? He makes his return against Marcin Tybura, stops him, finishes him, and then on 2 weeks' notice, gets called to fight Pavlovich.
Crazy. Yeah.
Right. And takes him out in fantastic fashion, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so and now that I think about it, you know what? I might have messed up because looking at my picks, maybe I could have done I probably could have done comeback fighters of the year.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe your picks would be more like fight of the year. Mine would be comeback fight of the year. But you know what? We're too far into the episode already where your boy ain't going to change it. I'm going Tommy Aspinall.
Tommy Aspinall. No, it's a good one. It's a good one. I mean, he's the interim. I think that he is the rightful champ right now. He's the real champ in my opinion. Yeah. John Jones has the belt, but Aspinall, to take out Pavlovich, the guy that John's definitely not going to fight. John's probably not going to fight Aspinall. You know, that's got to be a big one. And just that's never changed, Ramiro. That's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it. I mean, nobody does that to Pavlovich. You know, Pavlovich is the murderer. He's the Terminator.
Beautiful display, man, of skill, right? And again, anybody can go back and watch the first episode that we did when he had fought right on his debut, and we said, hey, it's not a matter of if, it's when. The fact that this guy moves like a middleweight and he's a solid heavyweight, dude. His ground game, his striking looks so crisp. He seems like the total package. My heart of hearts believe that he is the biggest threat to John Jones to take out his streak. I mean, I know he has a loss on his record, but come on, let's be real here. I mean, let's be 12-6 elbows, whatever, dude. But I really think that Tom Aspinall can take him out.
If only we had the real champ Francis in the UFC still. Aspinall versus Francis. God damn it.
Scary. That's scary.
Whoa, what is Toasty trying to say here?
He puts a couple syringes and says Pavlovich. I think he's saying that he got the flu shot and the COVID shot recently. So I didn't know that about him. He's vaccinated. Yeah. All right. Good to know double vax. Hey, everybody. Ramiro and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.